Hey future you, this is Gemini, day 10 of Seoul, South Korea. In today's video, we wanted to compile a few days of our life in Seoul, South Korea, while also being able to show our daily life going to school at SNU and coming back and being able to explore a little bit of the city each day. After the performances, we decided to go out and find some lunch. We came to this cafe/restaurant called The Lab, and it's located near the College of Humanities at SNU. We were so excited because a lot of students were going there, so it seemed really popular. And we decided to try out this avocado rice bowl, which also comes with eggs, and I think it's called fish roe, but it tasted really good, and we really enjoyed having a healthy meal before our class today. After that, we headed to a convenience store and we decided to grab a few snacks before we headed in for class. That was the last class of the day, so we were able to head over to the Iksun-dong Hanok village after our classes ended. There were so many different restaurants we wanted to try, but we love the atmosphere of this restaurant, so we decided to head on inside, and we were so happy with our choice. We ordered one of their most famous dishes, which was the spaghetti as well as their gnocchi and pork, and we definitely want to return with our family someday and be able to show them this place as well. We've been loving the portions in Korea. They just feel just about right for us. So after eating dinner, we definitely had room for dessert. And so we wanted to walk around the Iksun-dong area and look around for some cafes and maybe some dessert. We stopped at a few places that all looked really cool, but we made a mental note to come back because we really wanted to try out this cafe called Shikmu. And it was pretty much a very just soft ambience. Many friends had gathered there to hang out and catch up, and the camera really does not capture the beauty of the restaurant. You really have to visit it because the atmosphere was something else. You take off your shoes when you enter this little window seating room, and the floor was entirely heated, so we were actually so warm when we were sitting here. It really made us want to fall asleep. As we were looking through their kind of paper menu, we also noticed that there was a cat that was just sitting there. So I think it was actually the owner's cat, which was pretty cute. We ordered our 2 drinks as well as the dessert. We really enjoyed the dessert. It was the tiramisu. It reminded us a lot of the one that we had back in Italy a long time ago. And the drinks were really good as well. Our favorite was the lychee. It had a very sweet flavor, and we love lychee. Here's that cat again. They were so cute. After we went to the cafe, we came home and we actually discovered this new, I guess it's a study lounge in our apartment. So that was kind of cool, but we were quite tired, so we just came back and rested for the night because the next day we actually have classes. So we had to be up early. We left our apartment, I don't remember what time it was, but it did feel quite early because we were quite tired from the day before. We are starting to take the subway instead of the bus, and it's been a lot faster, so we're glad we found this new routine. We arrived at SNU and we picked up our SNU cards, so this is something that you can use to get into the libraries. After picking up our SNU cards, we also came back to the lab. As you can tell, we definitely have gotten quite fond of this place. So this was a different lunchbox that we saw was very popular. Here's just us trying to open it up because it was surprisingly difficult, but once we did, we were quite surprised. The lunch had a mix of different veggies and some meat, so it was really tasty. Afterwards, we came down to the Naksundae area, and we came to, it was kind of like a restaurant where lots of students have a gathering for international students like ourselves. So they call it the weekly pub. We came down, but we actually left early because we realized it was just quite packed, and so we ended up going to a bakery instead with some of the friends that we've made here at SNU. And here's some of our friends.
Hi. I'm gonna get my little chicken tortilla.
We're so grateful we made such amazing friends in such a short time, and we hope to see them again soon. But we split up afterwards because they live closer to campus and we live quite far away. So we made it back home and we were quite exhausted, so we just freshened up and then passed out because we have classes yet again, and it has been quite a long week, but wish us good luck.